Ursula.
Hi, how are you doing, Dr. Anit?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well.
Well, thank you for coming to the second session and making that appointment. I appreciate and value your time here as well. So I'm just going to summarize what we talked about last time, and we did come up with some goals as well.
Okay.
Last time you did mention that you were having spending some problems with finances, and you wanted to shop, and you were spending money on brand name merchandise as well, and you really want to work on budgeting your finances.
Correct.
And the reason why you're shopping was as a form of self-care to take care of yourself, and you felt that by shopping it made you feel better about yourself. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. And you also mentioned that you were spending your entire paycheck, about $400 a week, that you make on the shopping as well. And the goals that we came up with was to implement some financial management skills.
Correct, yes we did.
And we did talk about attending a budgeting class as well to improve the finances. And we were going to come up with a budget plan at the end of the month, and also creating a list of needs and wants, and prioritizing what are some essential things that you want to focus on buying, and kind of wanting to limit the spending as well.
Correct, yes we did.
Okay, so were you able to attend that budgeting class by any chance?
Well, yes I did.
Okay, so what did you feel about the class? How is it going?
Well, there was only one session so far. Dr. Ramsey did recommend that we attend all 6 in order to get the full effect of the class. I will be going back next week. I really did enjoy his class, and the way he spoke about money and me see money in a whole new light, that we should be saving for a rainy day and not just saving for, not saving, but not just spending our money on things we necessarily don't need.
So do you feel that the class was beneficial for you?
Of course, Dr. Anit, it was very beneficial.
Okay. That's good to hear, that you know that you're actually working towards and implementing the goal that we came up with. And it's good to hear that the class is being helpful and beneficial towards you. So can you tell me what a typical day is for you in terms of spending money, or maybe even your schedule throughout the week?
Well, like I said, I get paid on not Wednesdays, I'm so sorry. I get paid on Fridays. So my check usually comes direct deposit. So when I get paid on Friday, I get off of work at 5, then I'll probably go out to eat with some friends, and hit up El Torito or some other restaurants. I'm spending out maybe $40 after my meal or my drinks. And then on Saturday I'll go to Fashion Nova and buy clothes, or go to Express. And then I'm spending about $300. And then throughout the week it's just typically me buying food here, food there. And then by Wednesday of the following week I'm broke, and I have to literally live off of $5 until Friday. So that way I can make sure I at least have $5 in my pocket, and then when Friday comes again, I have money again. But pretty much Wednesday and Thursday, I'm kind of broken, not able to do anything.
Okay. I can see how that can be overwhelming and stressful for you, having $5 at the end of the day on Wednesday, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, so that's something that, I'm glad that we're here and we're talking today, because I really want to be able to help you, and so that you're not overwhelmed, and we can take some of that stress away for you, so that you don't have to worry about only being left with $5 at the end of the day. You can have money for the rest of the month left over. But eventually, one of my end goals that I do want to work on, but this is going to be later on in the future, would be once we are able to work with you and come up with a budget plan, then we can actually address some of your self-care as well, because it's important to take care of yourself, and and like you do enjoy shopping, and
Oh yes, I love
that's
shopping.
I can see how that can be important
Yes.
to you, and so that is an important aspect of your life as well. So we can work that as a future few sessions towards the very end, once we're able to come up with a budget plan and kind of work on those financial management skills first. What do you think about that?
I think that's excellent. That's actually, why I'm here and what I'm looking for help for.
Okay, so in terms of needs and wants, when prioritizing the list, what do you feel are some of the needs versus wants? Are you able to differentiate between the two of them?
Of course. I know that I need to spend my money on my cell phone bill, my food. I need to spend money on gas, my car insurance. And then I know that I want to spend money on, concert tickets, going up to Big Bear with friends, and, shopping at Fashion Nova.
Okay. Like I could see how that's important too. It's important to enjoy your life and have fun as well. But first we do need to work on things that are necessary, that you have the basic essentials such as food and shelter, and you're taking care of your phone bill and the basic necessities.
Correct.
And in terms of gas, like how much do you think you spend on gas and some of your other bills?
Well, I go to school at California State University, Bakersfield, and I work at Six Flags Magic Mountain, which is in Valencia. So it literally takes me about an hour and 20 minutes to get to work. So I typically spend around, I want to say $50 per week on gas.
Okay, and then you have other bills besides gas and your phone bill?
Yeah, and my phone bill, that's pretty cheap. It's only $23 a month, and that's due on the 7th of each month.
Okay, so it's good that you're able to see that phone bill and gas is important, and you're able to differentiate that from shopping as well. And so can you tell me more about the class? Like what other strategies did Dave Ramsey come up with?
Well, one of the strategies he gave me was to actually hold money in my hand and stop using my debit card so much, just kind of leave it at home. And then that way when I'm actually feeling the money and I can see it dwindling down, and make me be more conscious and not want to spend it because I know I don't have much left. And, having a lot is better than having none. So just actually seeing where I'm, spending money, will make me, think twice before spending it.
So do you think, were you able to implement that as well?
I have not tried it this week, but I will. But I just haven't tried it this week.
Okay. In addition to that, what do you think about, you did mention you have a credit card as well, correct?
Correct.
What did you think about, like, if you went to the bank and withdraw some cash and like kept it in an envelope to set aside money for the month?
I can do that. That's something that Dave Ramsey talked about, and that's something that you're also suggesting to me. So I think it will be a very beneficial thing that I do. So I will try that this week. Okay,
great. That sounds like a plan. So I did want to come up with a second goal to address the self-care aspect as well. And we can in the next appointment, we can talk about some strategies and ways that we can come up with the self-care. Would you like to make a next appointment? Was this session helpful to you or beneficial for you?
Yeah, it was beneficial, especially being able to talk to someone about my spending habits. It kind of makes me feel guilty and not want to have a bad report next week.
Okay, that's great. Well, I'm glad that you found this session helpful, and so we can make an appointment for next week then. How does Tuesday sound?
Tuesday is perfect. What time?
What time works best for you?
Around 3.
Okay. I'll go ahead and set that appointment up for you then, and we'll take it from there and address the self-care aspect and strategies around self-care, so that we can bring up your self-esteem as well.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you so much, Dr. Anit.
Thank you. You have a great day.
You too. Bye bye.